Mavis is a diesel engine belonging to the Farquhar Quarry Company. She's in charge of the stone trucks at the quarry, and when Toby is busy or there are too many trucks for him to manage by himself, she is allowed to bring a loaded train down to Farquhar. She enjoys this because the journey gives her a chance to stretch her wheels. Besides, she sometimes finds it dull up at the quarry with no one to talk to but trucks. For most of the way, the line runs beside a road. Mavis is always very careful, especially at the place where Thomas once had an argument with a policeman. A road crosses the line here, and though there are warning signs, some of the cars and lorries come round the corner much too fast. They make Mavis nervous. "There'll be an accident one day," Mavis's driver often says as they pass the place, and she feels sure he is right. One day, Mavis was late. The trucks had been in all the wrong places, and she had to waste time sorting them out. As she came down the line, she felt them surge against her. "Stop pushing," she growled. They neared the crossing, and Mavis saw a lorry coming towards them. "He'll stop when he sees us," she thought. But she couldn't know the lorry driver was new to the island. The last thing he expected to see was a train. Much too fast, the lorry approached the corner. Too late, the driver realized it was sharper than he expected. He swerved, and at that moment he saw Mavis halfway across the road. He braked hard and swung the steering wheel, but he was too late. The lorry's front bumper just caught Mavis's cowcatcher, and the lorry left the road and skidded into a ditch. With a loud crash, it fell onto its side. Mavis, who had already stopped, watched in horror. "Ouch!" she exclaimed. "That hurt." "I didn't push him over," she cried in alarm. Her driver laughed and jumped down. "No one's blaming you," he said, "but I hope the lorry driver is all right." The lorry's right-hand door was deep in the ditch, but now a figure could be seen struggling to climb out at the other side. Mavis's driver went to help. "Is that a train?" the man demanded. "It certainly is," laughed Mavis's driver. "You must be new here not to have seen us before." Mavis's front was bent, but she wasn't badly hurt. Her owner sent her to be mended and asked the fat controller if he could borrow Toby while she was away. "What about the trucks down here, sir?" Toby asked anxiously. The fat controller nodded. "I'm afraid it will mean more work for you, Percy," he said, "but Toby's side plates make him the only engine who can go up there. You remember what happened to Thomas, don't you?" And with that, they had to be content.